See my vest, see my vest, put my... Wait, did I already rip off The Simpsons? I mean pay homage to The Simpsons and see my vest routine. Okay, hi guys, it is Deja Re review, and it's a slightly different format as you might have noticed. I've got a new background, I've got a new camera setup, I've got a microphone just off to my side here, I've got various different lights bouncing off all over the place. Yes, I'm trying things a bit differently. Quite a bit differently, considering what I've done before. Let me know what you think of the setup, because this is completely different. I'm always looking for feedback in any case. But this is Deja Review, and I'm specifically looking at this camera vest. Notice how I have to step up to actually show you it off. Yeah, this is the camera vest I bought myself a while back. Let's just step back into frame here for you. It's actually something I got from Amazon. Slightly waterproof in that these sections here don't actually seem to absorb wetness. They do seem to actually resist the wetness and push it off. It will get drenched, but it'll dry off pretty quickly as well. It also has various, as you can probably see here, if I step up again, on the inside we also have wire mesh type stuff here. I say wire mesh because that's probably the best description for it. That's just to basically allow you to breathe a bit more, because once you've got this on, even if it's just on top of a normal t-shirt, you are going to get warm. This thing heats up quite well, so it does count as a body warmer of sorts. It is, however, also very, very good at what it does. You can wear it as I am right now, just with a short sleeve t-shirt. You can wear it over a coat. It doesn't really make any difference. It's very versatile. It is sometimes a little difficult to zip up. I do have to breathe in a bit, but there's also the problem with the zipper here. For some reason, the zip itself, the zipper, has kind of messed up a bit. It's a completely different zip bit to everything else that's on the unit, and I'm a bit afraid of sometimes manoeuvring it around. I've managed to sort it out this time, but I am sometimes terrified of trying to move it around in case it ends up snapping off, because it's a bit low quality compared to the other zips you get on other sections like here and here. But you know, once it's actually zipped up, it's quite nice and secure. Now these straps here do two duties as far as I'm concerned. One is to help secure everything together a bit more. Alternatively, if you want some circulation, you can unzip this and just rely on these. They will do the job quite nicely. They also, if you have any kind of lens hood covers to sort of protect from lens glare and whatnot on the lens itself, and you were looking for somewhere to store them when you're not using them, you can just put them in here. I don't have any with me at the moment at time of recording. Whoops. Just depends on what you've got when you've got it. I do have some, I just don't have any with me right now. Probably wouldn't be so good for a telescopic lens, because they tend to be, the hood covers of those tend to be quite big, quite bulky, quite a bit more solid than the ones you get for the shorter lenses. But I have plenty of pockets. This is where I keep some camera cleaner equipment. In this top pocket here. The pocket in front of it I'm using to store spare batteries. I've got two in there. Now in this pocket here I keep some binoculars, which I'm just going to put back like so. Behind it there's another zip, which I'm just keeping empty for the time being. I haven't actually managed to find something for every single pocket that I've got. For example, these pockets here and here, note that I have two side little pockets here. They're currently empty, nothing in there. Same with this big one here. Got nothing to put in there just yet. The zip behind each of these, however, I am keeping other lenses. Here I have my wide angle, which I'll put back for safety's sake. In this one here, I have a telescopic lens, which again I shall put back for safety's sake. There's also a pocket either side, here and here. Now in these cases, I've been keeping various lens filters that I have as well, and they do a very good job of staying put. They don't move around. The pockets are quite nice and wide angled, and best of all, because of the nature of how this is all put together, you can see exactly where they are through the mesh wiring here. You'll notice there's another zip here and another zip here, Again, I've not put anything in those two because I've got nothing else to put in. There are lots of possibilities with this. There's lots of different potential to put different things in lots of different places. The main reason I haven't put anything in here is simply because A, I've got nothing else to put in there, and B, if I did, it would just sort of interfere with the lenses. It would just sort of stop them from, well, it would stop them from being worn comfortably. As it is, they fit in quite nicely as it is. If there was anything else put in any of the other pockets, it's debatable just what would happen. You could, you know, as it is, whether it's zipped up or not, just having my arms at my side, it's a bit difficult because of the equipment in the way. Obviously I could just put them down like this, but you know, I just have a sort of shelf on either side for either arm. It's actually quite nice. One other thing I do remember, in my initial review, I mentioned that this particular pocket here, it has an inside pocket here. It does not have an inside pocket here, but the inside pocket here has this little Velcro bit on. Now I did intend to try to fix this. As I haven't actually fixed it, I've just left it alone. I did kind of expect it to come off at some point. It hasn't, which is actually quite nice. But as a result, I've just not actually made use of that particular pocket at this point. So, like I said before, this particular jacket is partially waterproof. I'm going to put that down to the fact that it's also meant for double duty. It's meant for both photographers and fishermen. Anybody who likes to go fishing at the weekends or late at night or something like that, you could easily use this for the same purposes. Me, I'm not interested in fishing, I am interested in photography, so I got myself one of these to wander around the place. One thing I have noticed, when you go around wearing something like this, and of course you've got your camera as well, people tend to think like you're a professional for some reason. I can't possibly imagine why. But yeah, as of this re-review, I can heartily recommend this. It does need a little bit of work, and there is just one other issue. Because it was made in China, all of the instructions for washing and cleaning are in Chinese. Except the bit that where it says it's made in China. And I can't really position that any better than that. But for what it is, and for the money it cost, which was relatively little, I think it's actually quite good. I'm going to put a link below to this particular jacket on amazon.co.uk, so if you want to check it out yourself firsthand and see what other people thought of it, please do. In the meantime, let me know what you thought below in the comments about both this and my new setup, because I'm obviously looking for feedback on that as well. And I guess I will see you when I see you the next time. I've got some big plans for the channel and I hope that will work quite nicely. Is that a silly thing to say? Probably. Bye for now.